keep having to re-record this because every time I do, the wind picks up on them. You can't hear anything I'm saying. So skin is one of the things that some people do have a concern about. The short answer is yes, I do have some saggy loose skin because I was a lot bigger, there was a lot more of me, and I've lost a significant amount of weight, and I think it's important to recognise that it's part of the process. Chances are you are going to have some. So personally, I don't think it's anything really to worry about. But then again, you know, I've been quite lucky. Again, mine's not that bad. But what I would say is the majority of the concerns I see in sort of weight loss support forums and groups and things like that, the majority of the concerns I see come from people that are pre-op, which I think is interesting, because once you start actually losing the weight that you want to lose, and you know, you're hitting these little non-scale victories and these little wins along the way, like buying a smaller pair of trousers, or you know, being able to go on an airplane and be comfortable and not have to ask for a seatbelt extender or whatever it might be. Once you start getting all those little wins, I think it sort of becomes a little bit less important, and skin isn't something that's going to concern you the same way, because you're happier and you're healthier and you're not worried about the skin, because it's just part of the process, and it's again another sacrifice that you're making for your health. Just like the quantity you're going to be able to eat, just like the types of food you're going to be able to eat, it's another sacrifice. It's a means to an end. And of course you can always get something done about it. There are surgeries for that. I'm not that bothered. Maybe in a few years I'll think about it, but for now, I mean, I would much rather be 170 pounds with a bit of loose skin than 327 pounds breathless, unable to do things, unable to be as active with my family and things. I mean, I couldn't have walked around the park like I am now at a bit of a pace and held a conversation a year ago. So I mean, really, loose skin or your health. And for those people that are going to say not everybody who's overweight is unhealthy, not everyone who's overweight is unhappy, yes, I know. I'm not fat shaming anyone, I'm not body shaming anyone. I'm talking about my experience. I was very heavy, I was very unhappy, I was very unhealthy. I also have arthritis, so the pressure that my body weight was putting on my joints was enormous. I'm only talking about my experience. Although I do have some opinions on the Health at Every Size movement, which I'll share in another video.